welcome to another episode of Freezerburns. As always, I'm your host Greg, and I need a haircut. What I also need is I need some food to get in my belly. And today I'm going to be talking about this. This is Dwight Yoakam's Take'em's Lil Chicks, breaded, fully cooked chicken breast patties on a bun. Now, there's all sorts of confusion here on my part about what the heck I am even holding in my hand, okay? First off, Dwight Yoakam. Who is Dwight Yoakam? If you're like me, you think Dwight Yoakam's probably a name you've heard before. You know he's a country music singer, and that's probably all you know if you're like me. If you're a country fan, you probably know that Dwight Yoakam was pretty influential, done all that stuff. Now, incidentally, Dwight Yoakam was in a couple movies recently, and that's probably the most exposure I've ever had. He was in Sling Blade, he was in Panic Room, amongst a bunch of other things. But Dwight Yoakam's Take'em's Lil Chicks, okay? So these are fully cooked chicken breast patties on a bun. That's right, not only is the chicken in here, but the bun is in here, and we're gonna drop this in the microwave. So, what do you say we grab a plate? You know the drill. We'll take this out, we'll see how it looks frozen, we'll put it in the microwave, and then we'll see how it tastes. Okay, again, today we are reviewing Dwight Yoakam's Take'em Lil Chicks. Now, like I said, I'm really confused here. I have no idea what the hell this means. Take'em's Lil Chicks, I can surmise they are tiny chicken patties. There are 6 of them in here. It is the Bakersfield Biscuits brand. Again, I'm not a country music fan, so if any of you country music fans out there can please enlighten in the comment section. Let me know what am I missing, okay? Dwight Yoakam's. Now, here are the directions, and it's a little confusing. Those are the directions. And this is a classic case of how, as they always teach you in school, read all the steps first before you jump right in. Here's why. In step 1, remove 1 Lil Chick from plastic sleeve and wrap loosely in a paper towel or napkin. That I can do. However, it says microwave on high for 30 seconds. But in step 2, if you have for 3 sandwiches, open end of sleeve. So if you're doing more than one, you're not supposed to take it out of the sleeve. This is why you need to read both directions. Now, the other thing I find interesting is there's 6 of them in here. They don't give you an option for 2. They only give an option for 1 or an option for 3. No option for 2, 4, 5, or 6. So let's take this open. Let's open this up and see what we got in here. Oh, well that would explain it, wouldn't it? These are in sleeves of 3. Okay, see that? The buns connected. Okay. The chicken. These are little. They're probably like the typical what you find in like Ruby Tuesdays or Chili's, what they're calling sliders these days. You know, you literally open your mouth and push them in. So these are 3 little chicken sandwiches. The bread looks, you know, nice and golden, and the chicken looks like a typical chicken patty. You see some like peppery spice in there. I'm gonna actually cook all 3. I'm gonna open this up, and I'm gonna smell it, and that's what it looks like. I really don't smell anything but the bread. Take this out. And let's re-look at these directions. Open end of sleeve and microwave on high for 1 minute and 15 seconds. Of course, I didn't follow the directions. Lost my train of thought. Okay, I open end of sleeve, put it on a plate, and I'm going to stick it in the microwave for 1 minute and 15 seconds. Okay, so these have been in there for 1 minute and 15 seconds. They were fully cooked already, so I'm not worried about undercooked chicken. And basically what you can see here is the bun is pretty wrinkly and soggy. They are really, really hot, so I'm actually going to let this cool off before we taste them. So I've given some time for these little chicks to cool. I'm going to show you what it looks like there. Like I said, 3 buns are all stuck together, but these are individual chicken patties. Okay, they're small. They're don't get me wrong, these are pretty small. They probably have the mass of a of like 1 chicken nugget when you look at total mass, right? They're really thin, but they're a little wider. Now, because I have 3 little chicks to try, I'm going to try it with 3 different sauces. My favorite barbecue sauce in the world. We got some Stubbs, got some Hellmann's light mayonnaise, and then we've got some Heinz ketchup. So, first, let's try it with a little Stubbs. Now, because the buns are together, kind of have to perforate them like an Elio's pizza. Here it is, right? Here's the size of my hand, give you an idea. Let's see how they taste. It's some good chicken. It's not bad. Not overly seasoned. The breading is not extra crispy. It's, you can kind of see, it's not terribly thick, but it's not terribly thin either. I was worried from the outside that it would be way too peppery. It's not that. That's not the case. Okay, next, got the Hellmann's. Some people like chicken with mayonnaise. Figure it might as well. Let's try it. You know, with the barbecue sauce, it actually overpowered the chicken, but with the mayonnaise, it actually promotes the taste of the chicken, and I like the chicken even better with that one. You know, before we have the third one, I'm going to wash it down with this. Compliments of EnergyDrinkGuru.com. This is Freak Maniac Torrid Tropical Fruits with extra energy. I'm going to be literally bouncing up and down by the end of this review. Cheers. Wow, that's freaky. Okay, ketchup. Let's go for number 3. Got the last one. That's good. Okay, so see that right there? It's 3 bites. We got with the barbecue sauce, with the mayonnaise, with the ketchup. Definitely a satisfying meal. 3 is probably the best portion size. 6 way too many. 1 way too small. Cook it in the sleeve. That was great. The bread, I was worried about the bread. That was the one I was most worried about. If it was frozen solid, which it was, and you're nuking it in the microwave in a plastic bag, I was thinking it was either going to be a terribly soggy mess, or once it cooled off, that it was going to be hard as a rock. It's neither. It's really soft. It's not as good as fresh baked bread, but certainly as good as bread that you would find in the grocery store that you've then heated up in the microwave or heated up in the oven. Really nice and soft. That was good. Definitely complements the chicken. The chicken patties are not bigger than the bread and not smaller than the bread. They're almost exactly the same size, and that's great. That means that with every bite, you get bread, you get chicken, you get bread. I cannot stand it when you take a bite and all you get is bread. I don't mind if the meat overhangs. That's another story. So, what do I think? Dwight Yoakam's Take'ems, which I still don't understand what Take'ems means. Little Chicks, this was $4.69 for a box of 6. I would give this a 3.5 stars. Once again, my name is Greg. This is another episode of Freezerburns, and I will see you next time.